Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Ron Doyle on Maryland's Eastern Shore. I've got a little bit of a tool bag review, but a tool bag modification. I had been working out of a utility body truck doing residential electrical work and home improvements, and I find that my leather pouch that I was using, it was a Nicholas leather pouch used for electricians, had broke some holes through the backside with screwdrivers going down inside the bag, and duct tape really wasn't holding it together anymore. And happened to meet up with a friend of mine on a job, and he was sporting around the Veto products, and I got looking at his tool bag, and fell in love with it. The quality was tremendous. I couldn't say enough about it. And I asked him where he bought it. He told me the distributor. I went to the distributor. They didn't have anything to show me at the time, so I went online and went under Veto's website and found the products that they currently had. Bought this bag about 3 years ago. This is the Tech LC bag, and I bought it from that local distributor in Salisbury, Maryland. They brought 4 bags in for me to look at, and I picked this one out of the lineup. These were the only 4 bags that they had that they were selling, but it's basically an open top bag, zippers on both sides, heavy duty construction, all vertical storage. You can see exactly what you got. And, they didn't have any of the smaller pouches, and I was interested in the pouch. And after I purchased this particular bag, I went on the Veto website, found out that time frame they were doing a promotional, and if you purchased this particular bag, they were giving away a TP3B. 3 means 3 vertical loops, and B means the hard plastic bottom to keep your tools dry if you put it down in a mud puddle. And I love the bag, and they shipped it to me after I sent out the paperwork for it. Greatly appreciated. Good job, Veto. Using this bag for about a year after I bought it. I got tired of doing the zipper deal, open and shut every single day, and went on their website and they came out with a new bag. It was a Tech Ot-Mc bag, and it's pretty much all vertical storage. It's an open top bag, and I work by myself the majority of the time, doing electrical work and doing trim outs and doing service calls. And this bag pretty much houses everything that I need, and it reduces the amount of trips that I make to the truck, which is a big plus in my book, because you kill a lot of time making excessive trips, and customers don't like it. So I ended up buying this bag, bought it on a promotional, and they ended up giving me a TP4B carry pouch with this particular deal. And this is 4 vertical pockets, and I usually keep 4 screwdrivers in this bag. Stopped using this one because I was running a little short on long screwdrivers and what I primarily carry around, and so these 2 have not been used in quite some time. Sporting this bag, I've got another truck that I bought that I'm trying to set up. I plan on hiring somebody, and I want both trucks to be duplicated. But one particular thing that I found that this was missing, and going to the truck, going back to the house, and unloading material and tools, was your hands and what you're able to carry. You're only able to carry 2 bulky things at one time in each hand. And I got the idea, looking for smaller tool pouches for me to carry on my side. As you can see right here, this is a Tough Built Clip Tech, made by the Tough Built system. Well, I got thinking about this for a period of some time, and I bought a couple of Tough Builts. I bought a hammer holder, I bought a power screwdriver holder, and I bought a multi-carry pouch, which is right here. And I found that this is the most used pouch that I've ever owned. Very, very tough, durable, carries pretty much everything that I need on a trim out basis. And well, I got a clip on my side, so I clip that on, as you can see. And one other thing that I need on trim outs is a power screwdriver. I use the Milwaukee M12 Impact. So, searching online, found out that Home Depot, Menards, and a couple other companies were selling this Tough Built stuff. This is a single pocket nail bag with a hammer holder on the side. I usually don't use this very much. This is the Tough Built M12. This is the Tough Built small drill holster that I use for the Milwaukee M12. I did a modification to it as far as holding 6-inch long bits. There's a number 2 Phillips, and these are the primary tools that I use in residence. And this is a 7/16 magnetic nut driver. But I basically did a modification on that. You can watch that in a later video. This thing is used on every trim out that I ever have done, and will continue to use it. Basically, I took this Tech Ot-Mc bag, and forgive me, Roger, the inventor of Veto. They got married. Tough Built and Veto got married about a year ago. You may not know it, but this was probably one of the first bags that got married. Awesome setup. You can basically free your hands up as you go into a residence to do your trim out work. And stay tuned to part 2 of this video. I'm going to show you how to modify the Tech Ot-Mc bag with the Tough Built system, so that you can be more productive and less trips to your truck getting your job done. Stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is another tool bag that I've got. Same thing. It's a Tech Ot-Mc. I bought it from my other service truck. And first thing that you need to do this modification is you need 2 of the 5/32 Allen wrenches. I've got 1 single key, and you're actually going to need this. So take out what you got with your tech bag, pull out the stuff that came with it, and we're going to take these 3 Chicago bolts and nuts out of the tool bag. And you notice that this clip is facing with the Veto emblem facing out. You see the emblem right there in the middle. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this clip off. Now, if you've got one of these tool bags, you may want to take both of them off at the same time. Both of these clips, the right side and left side. That will enable you to take the bucket out of the middle and do a thorough cleaning and find some lost tools that may be under this bucket in the center. I had found that to be the case. So basically what we're doing is removing the Chicago nut, looks like that, and the Chicago screw, and they've got, looks like blue Loctite on it. Let's see if I give you a better shot of that. And like I said, you're using the 5/32 Allen wrenches to take those apart. And they are a little snug. Now, put these to the side so you don't lose them, because you can't find these in a hardware store. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to use, this is our template, and we're going to get a scrap piece of wood, and we're going to take our Tough Built clip, which this is a used one, but in good condition. There's no cracks in it. You can see the inside has got like a checkerboard finish for strength, and Tough Built logo on the back. Now, I've already modified this clip to speed this video up for you. Basically, what I've done is flip this over. You lay this Veto clip that comes from your Tech Ot-Mc bag onto it. Drill your bottom hole first. Put a 9/32 drill bit is what you're going to use. 9/32 drill bit chucked in your drill. You're going to drill through those like so, and then you're going to take, you can take a 1/4 inch bolt, place in there as a pin to line up for the rest of these 2 holes. After you get these lined up, drill these other 2 out, and I've already done that. Okay, so looking on the inside, the next step that you're going to do is you're going to take a oscillating saw. I call it a vibrating saw. Different companies make them. This happens to be the Milwaukee M12 version, and you're going to use a 1/2 inch bi-metal wood and metal blade. And what you're going to do is you're going to cut those channels out that are on the inside of this plastic, and that's going to enable those Chicago nuts to bottom out and fit nice and flush. So after you've done that process of cutting this out, take your Veto clip, flip it around, put this on top of it like so, and you're going to take your Chicago nut, place it through the assembly, and take the Chicago screw and start at the bottom, put that into your tool bag. And this is going to be tight right from the get-go, making sure that all of your holes line up. Alright, I got my bottom hole lined up, and what I'm going to do is just get it started. And I'm going to take another Chicago nut, I'm going to place it in the other hole. Now on this is what you need a single Allen key for. This clip won't open far enough to use a multi-Allen wrench tool. Place this up underneath, like so. And what you might want to use to aid in assembling all this is a pair of vice grip eagle beaks, because this material is going to be quite puffy as you start the compression to get this together. So get your second screw started in the back, making sure that you're not cross-threading them. I got that one started. Take your last Chicago nut, place it in the hole, wiggle it around if you can't get it all to line up. Take your last Chicago screw, I almost need another hand. Kind of tricky. You want to try to snug these up somewhat evenly and not over tighten them. Now, like you've seen my original tool bag, I've been using it like that, hanging tools off these clips, well over a year. I've never yet had to replace one of these Tough Built clips from excessive weight carrying them onto the side of this this Tech Ot-Mc bag, and it's worked out great. It's worked out great. Marriage made on earth, and I would highly recommend this to anybody that is invested in both systems. And Roger, if you're watching this, I'm not a sponsor from Veto. I'm doing this to help others out. Roger, if you're watching this, don't be mad with me. But this is a good idea for you to expand on. And if you choose to sponsor me, send me some free stuff, let me know. Now, keep in mind, we're not going to over tighten these. We're just going to snug them up. Push your clip down, snap it shut. Do the same thing on the other side, which I've already got it done. As you can see. Basically, this enables you to carry your carry-in tool pouches with you on your main bag. This is a bag that I take in for doing my trim outs. Like I said, I've got my M12 Milwaukee drill on one side, and I put one bag inside of another because I got versatility when I go in the house putting ceiling fans together. I can put all my hardware for the ceiling fan in this bag, clip this to one side of my ladder. I can clip this to my hip, or I can clip this to my ladder. Carrying these both together makes it real versatile. And on the opposite side, I've got my main carry pouch, which is the Built 3 pocket organizer, and it's got 3 pockets on this side, one big pocket on this side. I keep my Redline Nebo flashlight in, and I also keep my hybrid Klein pliers in the Lyman version, and on this side I keep my Klein's needle nose hybrids on that side. But this is the main service pouch and my main trim out pouch that I use for pretty much everything. When I go into a job, you know, this bag fairly heavy now. She's probably 40 pounds when I go in and I'm ready to go. We'll clip this on my side, clip the drill on my left side or right side, doesn't matter. But let me show you a shot of what else this Built stuff is good for. Now this is basically the 4 screwdriver pouch that Built makes, and what I had done was I robbed a clip off of the back of this pouch. Now they make 2 sizes of clips. This is one clip that I robbed from one pouch, and this is another size clip. So there's 2 primary clips that they use. It's a small one and a large one. And this is the large one. What I've done is I took the Veto TP4D bag and I made it much better. And I married a clip to the back of it with basically some 10/32 bolts and some acorn cap screws to protect your leg from getting cut if you decide to clip this pouch on yourself. But this pouch can also be clipped on your ladder, inside your service body, numerous things. And these pouches, to be able to do this, don't cost that much. These pouches roughly right around $13, and to be able to take that clip off and marry it to your Veto bag and make your Veto bag much more versatile is well worth the $13 investment in my book. Miscellaneous hardware that you're gonna use on this. Let's take out a couple of these screwdrivers so you can see how I did it. Basically, some fender washers with some, I believe they're 10/32 bolts. You got to cut them to length because they're not going to be the right size. And I did a single nut and a washer, on the back side, and then a nut and an acorn cap to keep it from cutting. Very quick, very simple solution to be more productive on the job site. Now I want to show you where I store this in my utility body. May give you another idea of what you can do with the Veto and the Built system. All right, this is what I like doing when I go and trim out for my houses that I'm wiring up. This is the Warner 4-foot ladder that I use primarily on all of your 8-foot ceiling jobs. If it's a 9-foot ceiling, usually I'll step up to a 6-foot ladder. Be a little bit more comfortable and more safe in doing the jobs. But what I'll do is I'll clip on my Built carry pouch on this side, and I'll clip on my M12 Milwaukee drill with the Built small drill holster on this side. And this ends up being a really good option for electricians. And I hope that this video is informative to you all about doing a small modification to your Veto tool bag setup and possibly marrying Built to it. So from now on, it's a very, very Built Veto system. Hope Roger's not mad with you. By the time you all see this video, it's going to be Christmas Day. Look, I want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a happy and wonderful New Year. If you all thought this video was helpful in any way, please consider subscribing to my channel and pressing that like button. Greatly appreciate it. You all have a wonderful and blessed day.